Alright, looks like we got a second white match in a row after 4 playing as black. Did pretty well, so far 5 for 5. We're going to see our first Roy Lopez, which I feel like I know pretty well. And yet, I don't know what that is. Not even sure what this variation's called. The question is, do I want to c3, d4 into a standard opening, or does that just play into what he's hoping for? I don't really know. I'm not sure what to expect with this. I guess we can try it. Maybe it's okay. I've got enough defenders of d4. Threatening to take right away. I've got my center, but you know, he can kind of hit it whenever he feels like it. And I don't even know if the bishop's probably fine on just going to c4. I don't know. I'll just go back. I'll play it like it's a normal opening, but I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. Now, does my bishop want to come here? Or does it want to go where it normally goes? I've got the option. I'm trying to figure this out on the spot. This is a weakness. Maybe I will keep it here. I mean, he plays d4, or sorry, d5 right away, and I come here d5. I feel like maybe I'll come back here, because if he plays d5, I don't have enough to cover it, because I don't have my knight in the right place. Now I can get my knight out, I guess. Not sure f5 makes as much sense now. And this is why I did this, because I think the bishop probably wants to be on this diagonal. If I can maybe open things up. That makes a lot of sense. Before I do anything, let me get this bishop out. And then I'll play h3, forcing him to take. If he ever pushes here, I can come this way. Somehow I'm okay with him taking this bishop. But I still do need... No, I don't. Yeah, alright, I guess it's fine. I have a weird pawn structure if he takes here. I can now take back with... Oh, crap. Why didn't I take the knight? Okay, I'm just losing a pawn here. It's free knight. Well, it wasn't free. I kind of needed to do this, but I think my structure's pretty bad, but at least I'm countering this, which I didn't see right away. Anticipating takes, and he's hitting both of these pieces. This is not a good game. I'm also going to lose the central pawn. Yeah, I don't like this at all. I don't have to take back, I think. No, I kind of do. Well, if I take here, if he takes here, I'm hitting his knight. He's hitting my bishop. This is not good. Okay. Maybe I get it back anyway. Oh, I don't like this game. Oof. Yeah. Not good. I gotta defend the bishop. This pawn's dropping. I'm losing a lot. I think what's it, 7 pawns versus 5. Ugh. Terrible. Okay. Don't do what I'm doing. Because now I have to take. I have to take again. And then I have to take. I don't see anything else. He was threatening this if I did nothing. If I just moved my queen. He was going to take. Queen takes bishop. And then he was going to play d4. Oof. I don't know this opening. I'm surprised I've never seen g6 at all. Okay. He doesn't have to take my bishop. His bishop's pretty terrible anyway. It'll give me a chance to save this if he plays c5, but he's got a much better center than me. If he takes, I take back. I just lose the center pawn. And I'm down 2 pawns with no real compensation. Yeah, whew. I moved way too quick. We're bound to lose eventually. And all these games will be uploaded, so I'm not worried about losing. That's the whole point. At least thinking future plans, I can get these rooks on the right places. Yeah, he just takes here. I feel like I need to keep pieces on the board, so I'll keep this bishop. Because if we trade everything, I've got no shot. So bishop's going to reroute somewhere. Doesn't really have too much good. Would love to see a move like that, because that's met with this. Didn't think so. Okay. Yeah. Not much good going on here. It's very hard to do anything about this knight. This threat, I come here, which is why I can't really play a4. Okay, let's get our pawns, or rooks here maybe. Maybe this is a better place to be. Make a small threat. It's not a very good one, but it's a threat nonetheless. He is threatening to win this rook, so I've got to do something about that. Yeah, this game's not good. Cover checks. I want to get this in, so maybe I shouldn't have even moved my rook here. Bishop's got nowhere to go. Alright. Not good. Moved way too quick. Way too quick. That's all I got. Try to win this central pawn and get activity for my knight. Takes, queen takes, pawn takes, or knight takes. Defends against. Check. Threatens to win the queen, hits the bishop. Overall, doesn't really do that much. But it's best I get. No matter where the bishop goes, I can win the central pawn at least. So for him, he might as well open my king up, because if he just moves back, I have this idea soon after all the trades. If he does an intermezzo like this, alright, didn't, I'll go here, then I'll take. What else can I do? Check. Ah, didn't even see that. Yeah. Forced to trade. Even worse, it's losing. Oh no, check, queen comes back, check, take, queen falls. Oh, he missed it. Good. But still not done. All right, I've got to get the bishop out now. You know, at least maybe there's discovers. I doubt it, but maybe there's some discovers. Yeah, I am. It's a little bit better him not having a pass pawn, but it's still not good. This check doesn't win on the spot, so that's good. I think I've got to do something bad like this. Try to do some double threats, but oh man. Oh man. Tactics is the only thing that can save me here, because long-term play, I am out of this. But you never know. You never know. A longer time period, like 2 hours, I would still play it, but there's still nothing to do. At least with rapid, you get a little bit more of a chance. Not much. Yep, you gotta take here. I gotta take, and the bishop twice. I have indirect checks to win the rook. So there are ideas. Okay, I want a piece. Aha, he offered to take back. I'm not doing that. Check. I'm covering my back ranks. Cool. King can also escape if ever anything happens. Arrow slip. I don't believe it. Unfortunately, I don't offer. I accept takebacks. I would like to look at the game after, because what else could he do to get out of that? I was hitting both of these. So I think in this case it doesn't really matter. But the game's not over. So plans, he gets a pass pawn, I have my knight. I probably want to get this in here. But if he takes here, knight comes, rook comes over, give up this pawn, but maybe I have a mate. Or a draw or something. So I'm thinking, give up this. Still difficult to play. Do I want to come here instead and come there? My rook and pawn are under attack. The only way to save them both, I have to slide back. I think that's a little too passive. I need some sort of action here. And I'm thinking here, if he takes, I come here to try to reroute there, getting a third attacker here, but also hitting his pawn. And if he does this, that's not good. So let's try this plan. I don't know if it's very good. Check here instead of taking the pawn. I think I probably slide to the corner just to reduce the chance of checks. All right, takes the pawn, comes here. Comes here, I have a check right away, and then that's pretty much winning, because this queen indirectly blocks, protects the square. Okay, let's try this. Intermezzo. No. Because I'm thinking if I come here, he comes back here. No. Because then I just take. If I come here and he comes here, yeah, maybe I don't want to go there. Maybe we have an intermezzo, because if the queen's only square on this diagonal is here, and if he goes there, what's the best way forward? I'm thinking here he offers a queen trade. I could take the pawn. If queen takes, check. That wins the rook. Okay, so we'll at least see. So if he comes here, take the pawn. It's a free pawn because, and it gets rid of one of his pass pawns. If the queen takes the knight, I have check. Moves over here, check, winning the rook. if he comes here and I take, and he takes my queen, I take back. I am now facing off against 2 pawns. He didn't do it, so it doesn't matter. I could still take the pawn. If I take the pawn, I'm hitting this, and then I'm rerouting here, which is kind of a nice place to be. So I will try this. And if he checks, I move to the corner, and I still am hitting the pawn. So we'll try this. If he checks, I move over. If he takes, same plan works. I'm trying to remove the defender of this pawn. I'm also trying to hit this pawn and reroute this. If I can get this backwards pawn, I am better off. I also have threats of this. If he comes over, I could go here. Check again, I slide here. Everything's kind of defended. Oh, God, it's check. Oh, I missed it. I missed that it was check. Okay. If he defends here, I've got some ideas. Alright, well, damn. That was a huge mistake. I did not realize it was check at all. What a roller coaster. Okay. Now his queen is stuck. Yeah, this is, now it's a loss. Now it's just the same. I'm down 3 pawns now instead. Instead of, yeah. Huh. Crap. Okay. Well, let's try this. Because if he comes forward, I can come here. I don't like this at all. I'm just moving now. None of this is good. I'm not doing any threats. My threat here is to come here and take, but that's not going to do anything. I got too fancy. I had better ways in. Yep. Okay. That was dumb. Okay, what's better? That knight move is really what I want to look at. I can just go here. It's really probably much better. No, it's the check. Yeah, I gotta watch out for the checks. Something simple. Move your king over. Yeah, this is still not winning. I felt comfortable, but... Alright, so this was just a blunderific game. Let's see. What is the right way to play this opening? I don't know it. I've never seen G6. How popular is that? G6 is absolutely not played. Well, it's not winning, it's not bad, but C3 or castle. I castled. C3. It's just called Fianchetto defense. That is brand new to me. Alright, yeah, I could have gone to C4, that's what I thought about. C2 makes sense. Yeah, H3. It's not doing anything here. This is just the wrong play. Comes here. I've got to take that. Yeah, I saw afterwards, like, this is not good. Take here. Bishop takes. No issues. Nothing. Who cares if he takes now? White's better. Alright. What a bad game. Yeah, then even still, I can hold on by taking with the pawn, but this is just losing. Very happy he didn't. I had a shot. I had a, fighting plan. Turned it into tactics. Tried to get lucky, but here's the tactic that I lose. I lose the game right away. Check. I have to take. What a weird game. Yeah, taking here is bad. So again, this loses a piece, but what else does he do? Check. Slide over. Move somewhere else. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll still upload this train wreck because it happens to everybody. But, Fianchetto? just some minor tactics things. It's still a game. I don't know what else to say.